Alrighty. Let's see here. Get set up. Alright. Hey, what's up? We are live. Hello, everybody. It has been quite some time. And by quite some time, I mean it's been a while. Let's see. When's the actual last? Having fun? Yeah, living the dream, man. Living the dream. 7 months. 7 months ago was the last time you actually heard me speak actual words. Ooh, it's a long time. Hi. So I wanted to do this just to do something other than complete silence. I know that I keep saying that oh, I'm gonna do a YouTube video or do this and that, and I'm not really consistent with that always, and I understand, and I apologize. And there's an explanation. I just haven't really felt motivated to make videos for you guys. However, I have made other stuff. Like you guys have probably seen that I've been writing a story. So that's pretty cool. And I'm very excited about it because I think that it's turned out pretty good. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. By a lot, I mean it's got almost 1,000 views on the website that I have it on, which is pretty good. And it's not like The Predator and the Prey where I wrote 3 episodes and then for a year nothing happened. And relating to that, I've actually decided to cancel The Predator and the Prey because I've just I guess I hit a writer's block, you would call, for it. I just ran out of ideas of how to go forward, and I couldn't pick it up again, which is evident because I started other things. And I also do apologize. The story that I've recently been writing is in French. I'm going to try my best to be motivated to translate that to English for you guys because I know that half of you probably don't speak French. So, and I apologize for that. It's just more so practice for myself because that's how it started out. Was I was practicing my French because I was bored in a class. I didn't have anything to do. I was caught up with work, so I just started writing stuff in French on the cover of my notebook. And after a while, I was like, wow, this actually could be something good. So I kind of went from there, and now it's a big thing for me. Not really like a big thing, but it's enough to where I'm committed to it and I'm actually doing stuff with it. I've got most of it pretty much wrapped up. I have an idea of what I want to do for the finale, which is almost done. I'm up to the second to last uh, story of it because it's not like a book or anything. It's like a collection of short stories, and as you all know, it's well, I don't know if I translated it. It's on my YouTube channel, isn't it? Isn't Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I put an English version of it up there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Also excited for the next book thing that I have planned for you guys to read and hopefully enjoy is Walking with Celestials. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. I am. I haven't started it yet because, obvious reasons. I want to focus on one thing at a time. I'm going to try and finish up L'Histoire d'amour complète de Guillaume Mettalis, which is the complete love story of William and Alice. Um, because I'm trying to keep my ADHD under control, if that makes sense. I'm trying to because the problem with I think that I had with the Predator and the Prey was that number one, I didn't put aside enough time for me to upload the things weekly. So my problem was that yeah, I was writing it, but at the same time, I didn't have the next one ready to go by the time that it needed to be up. So that was inconsistent because some people would probably be waiting for the next one and it wasn't there yet. And I just realized that it was too much. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plan this for the future. Firstly, I'm gonna finish the French stories. I'm gonna try and get an English version of it up for you guys so that you can actually read it. After that, I'm gonna start working on or brainstorming what I want to do for Walking with Celestials. And instead of doing this weekly thing, I'm going to start working on it before I make anything official, like a release date or anything. That way I know that it's ready. Because I almost ran into that wall with the French story. I almost didn't have all the stories on the website. I had it written down on paper because that's how I've been writing it, is on paper. And so I didn't have it on the website was the problem. But I'm learning to stick to one thing at a time and not go to 500 different things. So first, finishing French stories. Um, Start working on Walking with Celestials. And, after I'm, kind of have it up and running or whatever, so to speak, figure out when I want a release date for that. Because I think that I hope you guys will enjoy that because I'm personally thinking about it. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Um, and, like I said, I just haven't, okay, so YouTube video wise, gaming and stuff like that. I always tell myself that I want to do that, and I try to I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a video today. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. I'm gonna make a video, and then I never do it because I just lose the motivation to do it. And I think that's because I've been sidetracked with a lot of different things. Sorry, there was a bug. I've been sidetracked with a lot of different things going on. And, I think a lot of people can probably relate to that. So, as for the future of making videos, I may every now and then make a video. I may every now and then do a live stream like this where, I talk and, rant or whatever. But as for consistent uploads, that's probably not going to happen. Realistically, that's probably not going to happen because I get sidetracked with other things. I have plans and, stuff like that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is today I have been thinking of something else that I want to do. And I got the idea recently. I've been listening to a podcast called the Distractable Podcast by these guys that I like to watch. And I was thinking, it'd be fun to do a podcast. That'd be a really cool idea. So I'm thinking about some different ideas for, a podcast that I want to do. As you all know, ages ago, and by ages ago, I mean 2 years ago, me and my friend Jack were talking about doing a YouTube channel called History Discussed. And, we wanted it to be talking about different points in history and discussing it as, the history discussed. But we never got to it the YouTube channel is still up. I think that we have an Instagram too, but that's also got nothing really on it. And I don't know. It's just an idea that we had put out there, but we never really went forward with it. And, I think that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully, we get to that soon because I personally love history. And I think it's a pretty cool idea. But, anyways, some other things. So, obviously, with the stories, there's, two different experiences with reading a book. You can either listen to it or you can read it yourself. So, one of the ideas that I want for a podcast is I'm thinking about doing a podcast for L'Histoire d'amour complète de Guillaume et Alice. I want to do a podcast for that for you guys to listen to. Because I know some people prefer listening than reading, and that's fine because I get it, because I personally am enjoying the podcast experience. It's pretty cool. Because if I'm doing dishes or if I'm like cooking or something, I can just put a earbud in and listen to them talk about different stuff, and it's quite entertaining. Um, so I'm thinking about doing that, and I want to make a note about that because I'm going to do. If I do that, I plan on doing an English and a French version because just wider variety of like listeners, Um, so there's that. And I was talking to someone about this. I want to do a kind of podcast idea call, and I already have a name for it, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it right now because it's still kind of just an idea. But where I put on my story or I ask you guys somewhere to give me a topic or something to possibly make a story about or to discuss, and then I will talk about it on the podcast. I think that's a pretty cool idea. It'll give me something to do, and it's something I can do on my own. I don't need to like collaborate with people. So, yeah. And then me and my friend were also talking about, well, we talked about it. It was just an idea that we threw out there about doing a podcast together. And I'm actually intrigued on doing it because, like I said, listening to this podcast, these guys, they're three different, uh, like YouTubers. And on this podcast, they all get together because they're like really good friends. And listening to them like laugh and talk about old stories and stuff, I kind of think that would be fun. But yeah, um, plans for the channel itself in the future. Um, Personally, I don't see this channel getting any bigger than it is. In fact, I haven't really been active that much. I think I actually lost a subscriber. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. But that just proves how, you know, it is right now. But yeah, plans for the future of the channel itself. So far, the only thing I'm thinking about uploading is stuff maybe for the podcasts, maybe for the books. Even then, I don't really need to do that. I can put it on my Instagram or my Facebook. Um, but as for uploading, like things that I think that I probably am gonna do is maybe my music because whenever I made the album, the Crossout album last year, I did also start working on a different project. And as you all have seen, I have made a couple songs this year. I think the first one that I put up might not have even been this year. I think that was last year. Sunflower Days. Was that last year? Hold on, I'm looking on my phone to see. That's not the right channel. Here it is. when was this? That was December. Okay, never mind. So the first one of the year was the one I did, Angry Man. Funny story about that. I actually made that one while I was making the Crossout album because I was so mad at one of the songs that like it wasn't working for me. So I made a different song. I stopped. I took a step back. I went and I made a different song. Um, so that is off of an upcoming album that I have made. Album is not coming out anytime soon, so don't worry about it. I'm not even sure when I'm releasing it. It's definitely not this year though. Um, but yeah, future of the channel. Probably just maybe do some other live streams like this. Maybe if I even remember to do it, and if anyone even watches it, I highly doubt they will. Um, but yeah, thought I'd let you guys know what's been going on. Um, I'm probably not gonna have as much free time after my next birthday because I'm almost 18, which means I'm gonna have to get a job, get more responsibility, start thinking about college and stuff, which I already have thought about. So, yeah, just little things like that is why I haven't been uploading. Um, just hope you guys understand that. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys later. Bye.